Alright guys, so here's my video for the AliExpress sale. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing the usual thing that you see on a lot of other channels. I'm going to be trying to talk about some of the lesser known watches or watches that you may not know about at all. I'm going to try and mix it up. There's going to be a few that you may know, but on the whole, I think they're going to be ones that you either don't know, unless you've been following my channel for quite a while, because they're all ones that I actually own. I'm not going to be recommending anything I haven't had hands-on experience with. It's the way I just do these. I don't want to be doing that kind of thing, because you never know what's going to happen. You get some things where they don't look like the pictures, which you've obviously seen with previous videos like the Duca. That just didn't pan out the way it should have done, based on the pictures and the stats and specs and all that kind of stuff. So I just don't get involved in that. So anyway, getting all that out of the way, let's get down to it, see what I recommend, see if you like any of them. If you do, links will be down in the description as always. I'll also leave links to the full reviews for all of them as well, if you want to know a bit more. But enough waffling, let's get down to it. So, here they are. I forgot to say in the intro, a lot of these aren't going to be the best deals you can get on AliExpress. These are just watches I've had for a while, and I really recommend. I think they're just really nice pieces, no matter what price you're paying, whether you're paying the full price, because I know some of these aren't actually on sale. I think one or two of them. Others I know are on sale. Might not be the best discounts, but again, even if you're paying full price, I think you'd be happy with any of these. So, that out of the way, let's get right down to it. So we'll start with this piece, the Hruodland Aquatimer Homage. This is one of my favourite pieces that I've got from AliExpress. I just absolutely love it. That gorgeous sunburst on that dial. Just going to zoom in so you can see it a bit better. Really nicely finished. Nice bit of depth to that dial as well. And with that bezel, that's actually a ceramic one. So again, something a little bit different. Nice finishing on the case, and on, well, just nice finishing overall actually. Got female end links, and these are actually limited edition as well. So this is piece 273 I've got. Again, links will be down in the description for the full reviews of all these. Then we've got a nice case back design on that too. Oops, upside down. And this has actually got a PT 5000 as well. So that's that high beat movement. So you get that nice smooth sweep at the second hand. So again, just a really good looking piece. I highly recommend that one. So next up we've got this Kanagawa Great Wave, which isn't going to be to everyone's taste, granted, but I just think it's a really gorgeous dial. I've had a couple of Kanagawa Great Waves on the channel, but this is the one I've kept. The other one I had was the San Martin, I think it was the Turtle. I ended up selling that one on because I prefer this one. So let's get a zoom in and see what it's all about. So as I said, absolutely beautiful dial. And we've actually got a nice dome crystal on this as well. They have a few different options. I think you can get a flat one. Obviously I went with the dome one, because I just love the distortion you get to. Is it the most legible of dials? No, probably not. But you have actually got a lume on the hands, and it's a fully lumed dial as well. So if you want to see that, check out the full review, because it is something pretty impressive. It's also a fully loomed bezel as well. So just all out lume on this one. And again, this one is actually a sapphire bezel, which again, not something you see a lot often. And with the finishing on this, it's really nicely done again. Pretty sterile, but it's nicely done. And it's all about that dial anyway, so I'm not really too bothered about branding. With the strap on this isn't actually the original strap. This is one I picked up again from AliExpress. I'm going to zoom out actually so you can see it a bit better. So it's a nice fluorine rubber strap. And we have actually got a quick release on it as well. So I'll probably leave a link to that in the description too, if you want to pick that up. Because I think it's just a nice combination. They do quite a few different colours too. Now the next one is a brand that some people may not have heard of, because you don't see a lot of reviews on these. This is the Reef Tiger RGA 8238. This is one that I've had for quite a while. Something a little bit different again. As you can see, I've got another really nice dome on that one. That's a really high dome crystal. Not something you see all that often on cheaper watches. Well, I say cheaper, like AliExpress watches. Then again, they have a few different versions of this. I've got the gold case. They do actually do a stainless steel one as well, and then I think they do like a rose gold. I think a few others, I can't remember all of them now. Like I say, it was a while ago. But again, links are down in the description if you want to check it out. They also do different dial colours. So this has actually got an NH36 in this. So you got that day date. Yeah, I know some people might not like that. Dress watch, day date complication, especially with it not being colour matched. Does it kind of ruin the look? Possibly. But I like the fact you've got the functionality as well as the looks with this one. So I personally don't mind it too much, which is why I've kept it. And we've actually got a nice customised rotor on there. And then we've got a really nice strap as well, actually. So, got a nice, get it to focus, handmade leather strap with quick release. So again, nice touch. And then we've got a butterfly clasp. So if you're after a dress watch, it's a little bit different. I'd definitely recommend this one. And next up, we've got another Reef Tiger one. This one you'll probably recognise, because it's an homage of the Cocktail Time. And again, this is another one I picked up quite a while ago. Just an absolutely beautiful dial. Just love the way the light catches the indices on that dial. It's just absolutely beautiful. Again, got that NH36, so we've got the day date. Again, some people may not like it on a dress watch, but at least with this wide dial version it kind of blends in a bit better. And it has got a nice frame around the window as well. So again, I quite like it. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, on the other one and this one, we do actually have an applied logo for that Reef Tiger. So it's a nice touch. And then, again, really nice finishing. Just a really classy looking piece. And again, we got that custom rotor, which Reef Tiger seems to put on all of their watches, I think. With this strap, this isn't the original one again. This is one I got, I think, from Vario. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, because I think that goes quite well. It's a nice combination. Now the next one is the Steeldive. So I know not everyone's into bronze watches. I've got a few, and this is probably my favourite one of the lot. So this is actually homaging the Oris Diver 65, which I've always really liked the look of. So as soon as I saw this on AliExpress, I had to get it. And because I've had it for a while now, it's actually getting quite a nice bit of patina. If you check out the original review, you'll see the colour it was originally. Again, links down in the description. And again, this isn't the original strap. This is another one I've picked up. I can't even remember where this one was from. I think it may have been AliExpress, or it may have been somewhere else. If I can find it, I'll leave that down in the description again. So it's absolutely beautiful dial on this. Just got to zoom in. Got a really nice deep blue. And then we've got the kind of gold coloured indices and hands, which originally did kind of match the bronze, but obviously that's patinaed, so that's just a bit of a contrast. I do like that we got the, well, not colour matched, but we've got a dark black date wheel anyway, so it doesn't stand out as much. Nice touch. Again, just a really nice piece. We've got, again, you might be seeing a theme with these, domed sapphire crystal, because I'm a bit of a sucker for a domed sapphire. So if you're after an interesting bronze piece, I definitely recommend that one. So next up we've got a Escapement Time, which you've probably heard of before, but you may not know this particular watch. So this is their quartz chronograph pilot. This has actually got the Miyota 6S21 quartz movement. And I do really like this, especially that dial. Really nice deep black. Got the blued hands. There's sunken subdials. Fully printed dial though. We've got a date function on the 6. Would have been nice to have it colour matched, but it's not a deal breaker. And the loom on this is actually surprisingly good. Case finishing's pretty nice too. Simple, but functional. Nice radial brushing on those pushers. Nice detailing on the crown. Quite a nice case back too. Not plain on there. And again, we've got sapphire crystal, but this time it's just flat. And then the strap on this is actually the original one. So suits the watch really nicely. A nice bit of detailing on that clasp as well, buckle as well. It's a little bit stiff when you first get it, but it does break in quite nicely. When it comes to the escapement times, you probably all know, this isn't that one. This is actually the version 2. This is the 40mm. So it's also got the PT5000 in this. So something a little bit different again. I do have the 42mm version with the NH35 as well, but I'm going to be selling that one and I'm keeping this one instead, I think. Again, got a curved, not quite domed sapphire crystal. Really nice crown as well. Love the detailing on that. Nice attention to detail. And again, got those blued hands. So the strap on this isn't the original one. This is a Strapsco one, I think. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description too, if you want to check it out. But again, really nice piece. So next up we got the Baltany field watch. So Baltany kind of specialise in field watches. This one is the Khaki Homage. So again, we've got a fully printed dial on this, but again, we've also got really good loom as well. And we've got a really nice handset. Plain case design, but again, nicely done, nicely finished. We've got a sapphire crystal on that, but it's a flat one this time. And this is an NH35 as well. So this isn't the original strap. This is one I got from, I think it was Nomad Watchworks. I'll leave a link down in the description for that. I just thought it matched quite well. And again, just a really nice piece. If you're after a field watch, definitely recommend that one. And then we've got another Baltany field watch. This one is actually a little bit different though. So this is the Dirty Dozen Homage. So this is a 36mm, this one. And again, got that nice domed sapphire crystal. Back to that. Again, fully printed dial, but again, really good loom. Nice cathedral style hands, nicely finished. Again, sterile case, but nicely done. Simple, as you'd expect with this kind of watch. With the movement in this, it's actually pretty interesting. It's actually a Seagull ST1701. So not something you see all that often. And again, original strap on this one this time. I just think it goes really well, so I've kept it on it. Nice colour, nice stitching, genuine leather. Just suits the watch well, I think. Now, last but not least, got something a little bit special here. This is my Sugess Tourbillon. This one I've had for quite a while now. So if I do leave a link to the full review of this, just bear in mind that it is one of my older reviews, so the quality isn't great. So I'll try and show you as much as I can here now. That absolutely gorgeous movement. That's what it's all about, obviously. It's absolutely stunning. I could just stare at that all day. I don't wear this watch all that often. It's one that I wear on special occasions, really. Because, well, obviously it's just a special watch. So that movement is actually a Seagull ST8000. I just absolutely love this piece. A little bit unusual the way they've got the hands moved up slightly. They're not in the centre to accommodate that tourbillon movement at the bottom. But it still works nicely. It's still actually quite legible too. Obviously when it's over the movement there, it's a little bit difficult to see. But that's not what this watch is really about. It's a conversation piece. Or just something to just stare at when you're wearing it yourself. So, pretty simple finishing on the case. But again, nicely finished. We've actually got a slight curve on that crystal. Not fully domed, but again, sapphire. But you kind of expect that at this price, because this isn't a cheap watch. And then again, it looks pretty good from the back too. It's really nicely done. If we're going to zoom out, this again is actually the original strap. So it's like a crocodile skin one, but I think it might actually be real. I haven't actually found out, but I'm pretty sure it is. It doesn't feel the same as those cheap ones you get on some of the cheaper AliExpress watches. And it's actually quick release as well. And actually, I'm sorry, alligator. Genuine alligator it says on it, not crocodile. That was close, but... And then we've got the Sugess branding on there. It's just a butterfly clasp. So if you're after something a little bit special, I definitely recommend this one. And as I say, I could just stare at this all day. Just love the way the light catches those indices as well. And also the edge of that bezel. It's just really nice. That, and obviously that movement. As I say, when I do wear it, which is rarely, I just stare at this pretty much all the time. Anyway, doing it again, getting a bit distracted. But, okay, so that's it. That's my recommendations for the AliExpress sale, guys. Hopefully there's some watches in here that you didn't know about, and hopefully some of them will interest you. If they do, as always, as I said, links are down in the description. I'll try and leave links to all the straps as well if I can remember where I got them all from. I hope you enjoyed this one, something a little different. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.